What's going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Bring the Juice. Guys, this one's going to be a little bit of a shorter video because, like this video, practice was a lot shorter today for training camp. They did have a practice today. They're planning to have another one tomorrow, which I don't think is going to end up being a full pad. I don't think it will be. So either way, it was a little bit shorter of a practice today. Couple key talking points here, but we'll get into a little bit more of it in detail as we go along. So first things first, when it comes to the training camp video, Paris Campbell was back today. So that was good to hear. Didn't work any one-on-one drills today, but was a part of the 7-on-7s. And was part of the 11-on-11s a little bit as well, and did some of the individual drills as well. So based on everyone who was there at practice today, Paris Campbell looked like his usual self. So no issues there when it comes to anything else. Really glad that Paris Campbell made his way back on to the field today. And this practice was pretty much the same as it has been pretty much ever since the Colts put on pads. The defense won another day against this offense. Toughest day for Matt Ryan was 7 of 12 with an interception. It was tipped at the line of scrimmage by RJ McIntosh, and Bobby Okereke ended up intercepting it. So again, another case of the offense really struggling today, and another case of drops. From what it sounds like, there were at least half a dozen drops today in practice. So I'll be honest, guys, I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. Honestly, I don't think that it's something to really worry about right now. Again, there's still a month before the season starts, so I don't think that we're going to see this offense continue to look like it's struggling. I mean, give credit to the defense where it's due. The defense for the Indianapolis Colts has really been stepping it up in a massive way. Julian Blackmon playing very well today as well. I mean, this defense has just been, it's just been really good, over the span of these last 2 weeks. Okay. And there's just only so much you can do when it comes to trying to decipher where's the problem and what's not. Well, obviously the drops is an issue. Of course it is. We'll continue to see the Colts try to improve on that. And in regards to Matt Ryan having an off day, again, the drops being one of those that, just makes you go, oh, well, maybe that was it. But nevertheless, again, I think that this offense still has a little bit of ways to go. It still needs to get acquainted with each other, still needs to start executing better. And the defense, again, playing lights out. Defense playing very well. There were runs at the end of practice. Many thought originally that it was because of punishment, but the whole team was in preparing for a shorter day of practice. So that's why they were getting some extra conditioning in. Frank Reich also mentioning Matt Ryan will play up to a full quarter in Saturday's preseason opener. Says a big change from how the Colts have treated the preseason the last few years. So yeah, it depends really. I mean, if Matt, how many drives that is, I don't know, but that he could play up to a full quarter. Let me know what you guys do think of that in the comments. And Frank Reich was also asked about Shaquille Leonard's status for coming to week 1. And he said that we're still hopeful and optimistic that we're preparing for both scenarios. We're preparing for him to be ready and for him to not be ready. So again, still no timetable yet on that. Still undetermined on whether or not he is going to be ready for week 1, but the Colts are preparing for both scenarios in case something happens. So that's really going to do it for this one, guys. There was a couple of good plays in the one-on-ones and some of the 7-on-7s today, but outside of that, again, the defense still continuing to play its best football right now. So it is good to see the defense playing well. Hopefully we see a practice soon where the offense starts whipping it into gear a little bit, but we will see how that goes. There's only one more practice left before the Indianapolis Colts head to Buffalo for their first preseason game. If you guys have made it to the end of this video where you're at right now and you haven't already seen our video on Playback, the new streaming service that Blue Wire is collaborating with and partnering with, I highly encourage you to go check out that video. It's a great new opportunity for us here at BTJ to potentially bring you guys a new viewing experience for live streaming and doing the play-by-play videos. So hopefully you guys will check that video out. It was the most recent one we had, so it's not very far behind this one. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. And as always, guys, go Colts.